Hey, what's up, YouTube? Uh, yeah, the title might have been a little bit clickbaity, but um, I think I'm reviewing the Lethal Gaming Gear Jupiter, and I think this pad is really not that good. So let me get right into it. Let's talk about the quality first. Uh, this pad was I think rolled too tightly before shipping, and I have a bunch of permanent creases in the top left of my pad, and the left side will not lay flat, and it's been days. So really annoying, and I've tried to press it down. Um, so very, very annoying. It'll probably take weeks before it'll finally lay kind of flat. Um, and there are two dents through the middle, as you can see on the stitching. Also annoying. Uh, the stitching itself is decent. There's a little bit of a defect up here, but that's not really a problem. So um, every mousepad I've owned has been mostly good. I haven't owned a mousepad with issues like this, so points off, especially considering that my Saturn was pristine. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed by Lethal. So hopefully they improve in future iterations of this pad. And let's get right into the surface of this pad because I think the surface is problematic. A lot of people have noticed this and pointed it out. And this is marketed as an extremely slow control pad. And every single video I've watched online, um, like by Boardsy or whoever, has said that this pad is a control pad. And it is a control pad, but it is not GSR levels of control. First of all, on any mouse feet, the static friction is really low. So it feels very slippery when doing micro adjustments, which you may like. You may actually like that low static friction, but what I found is that the kinetic friction is extremely variable. The G303 Shroud Edition is the slowest mouse that I've tried with this mouse pad, and even this mouse is really it's like a hair, it's a step slower than the QCK Heavy, so it's really not that slow. At least, compared to what reviews have said, which have hailed this as like the muddiest mud pad in existence, and but then you have mice like this G305 Lilac Edition, which has the new feet, and this mouse just it flies like it flies across the pad. So yeah, I don't. This pad, your experience on this pad is going to vary heavily depending on your mouse feet. I also have an S2C here, and it's in between the G305 and the G303 in terms of kinetic friction. So yeah, uh, your experience with this pad will be heavily dependent on your mouse feet, which makes it really hard to review. So if you buy this pad, honestly, you're taking kind of a leap of faith. And I don't think the surface is really anything special. Um, just buy yourself a GSR, um, or a QCK Heavy or a GSR C. Um, and apparently, this is touted as being humidity resistant, but it's noticeably slowed down in the last couple of days. And the humidity has changed by like 5-10% around here. So, yeah, this pad is not particularly consistent. It varies heavily based on your mouse feet. And let me add that there's also XY. Oh, sorry. There's XY deviation. So the x-axis is much faster than the y-axis, right? Like this is me on the y-axis, and then this is the x-axis. Like it's much faster on the x-axis. And you can also see if I do this diagonally, it'll like curve a little bit. So yeah. In conclusion, just don't buy this pad. It's really not that good. Buy the Saturn. I love the Saturn. I like the QCK Heavy. I've tried the GSR. I really like the GSR. There's just no point in getting this pad. So, if you enjoyed the video, if you have any questions, if you disagree with me, just drop a comment, leave a like, subscribe.